How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Paper Mario episode. In the last video, we entered the Excess Express and pretty much went through the first day of the Excess Express and Chapter 6. And in this episode, we're gonna go on and get to Day 2. So, what you want to do before anything further, you want to go back to Pennington's little room, and you'll notice that the Ratooey is actually in here. So, you want to speak to them. Ah, my dear Luigi, your timing is impeccable. A new case has arisen. Now then, Mr. Businessman, please explain the facts to Mr. Assistant Luigi. Okay. Here's the deal. When I woke up this morning, the briefcase was gone. It contained all the contracts for our next deal and even our new product prototype. If I don't recover it, it'll lose my job at the very least. Now, calm yourself. The next part is vital, so tell Luigi very slowly. Of course. Our company's new product is the nitro honey syrup. Used properly, it's an amazing product that can even raise the dead. But if mixed with the calcium from a seashell and a bit of gold, well then, the results are explosive. The resulting blue blast would immobilize everyone here in a sticky yet yummy shell-like. If it's fallen into the wrong hands, well, I could lose more than my job. Let's examine these facts, shall we? Someone has stolen your briefcase. Though you definitely had it yesterday. And the train has not stopped at all in the intervening time. I have it! Rudimentary, my dear Luigi, rudimentary. The thief is still on the train. Aha! Luigi, have you spoken to the waitress and the lady in cabin 2? They have both lost something in the train. The waitress lost the shell earrings, and the lady in Toodles lost a gold ring. Luigi, the same person who stole those objects has the nitro honey syrup. They could make this goo blast. They could carry out the threat in a note. So it is simple, Luigi. You must find that thief. We must apprehend the culprit before this dastardly plan is put into effect. So yeah, what you actually want to do is head to pretty much room number 1. Back in room number 1, where we tiptoe, it will see a vital paper. Kind of odd. So let's go and turn it back into Pennington. You stumbled upon any clues? Here's the vital paper. What is this paper? What sort of clue could this supposed to be? Heck! That's one of the contracts for my upcoming business deal. What? I mean, yes, just as I suspected. Luigi, where did you find this very important clue? Cabin 1, you say? Yes, Zip told you. A place I have long suspected. Come to think of it, I do not believe I've seen him today. Then perhaps he is hiding somewhere on the train, always one step ahead. Well, very well, my dear Luigi. Find that Tiptoad. So yeah, we're gonna have to head into our room. So I'll see you guys over there. Back in our room, we see this little paper. Could this be another clue? Kind of odd. Another document from the briefcase. Suspect it must be in here somewhere. So what you want to do is you can hide it anywhere, but if you hide up here actually with Vivian and use her availability, we should soon... Just a bit. Ah, there we go. Mr. Zip Toad unveils himself. And let's unveil ourselves. Duh, where'd you come from? You won't be catching me that easily, that guy. He just kind of bumps into us. Normally he just has like a little pattern that he kind of jumps sporadically through, but he can also spawn randomly inside the room. So that's why I always choose to spawn on, veil myself in these little seats. So this was our man all along, pretending to be Zip Toad, I see, all the while pilfering things from another to aid your evil plan. Yes, this was all just as I deduced. I knew all along you were fake. Yes, I discolored nostril hair tipped me off. And not only that, but I knew that you were the one who threatened Luigi. Curses! I almost got away with it too, getting off Riverside Station too. Yes, you planned their ingenious little game, my false friend. But the jig is up now, friend, and the good people on the safe are now safe. That is correct, sir. No one escapes from this improbable large brain. Ahem, well, yes, in any case, at least return that what you think. Bleh. And we got ourselves a briefcase, a gold ring, and the shell earrings. Ah! My precious briefcase is a natural safe. Give it to him. Oh, thank you. Thank the stars is safe. Now I won't get the sack. Our rendezvous with the disaster was defused by my most rudimentary of deductions. Bing bong, attention all passengers. This train will be soon making a brief scheduled stop at Riverside Station. And it seems like the bridge across the Riverside Station is closed for some reason. So we have to stop to this area momentarily. Hey, I think not, Slick. You think you can't hold me? No way. Belden would flip if I let that happen. This whole zip tote was just a means to an end. It's me, suckers, Duplis. Belden didn't go the goofily. It didn't exactly work, so I'll be cutting and running now. I'll leave the rest to Belden. See ya, suckers! I like how they're all surprised. We get to play as Mario, but before anything, you want to return their belongings to the waitress and the Toodles. So, returning the shell earrings hinders you and gives you a star piece. You're like the nicest old mustache man wearing overall I ever met. So yeah, let's go to Toodles. Back with Toodles. Have you found my golden? Of course we have. And she gives us 30 coins. Nice and dandy. So we're gonna want to leave the room now. Well, the train I should say. And to leave it, you just come over here and exit through this door right here. Kind of odd that everyone's out. But what we want to do next is talk to the engineer. Well, yeah, this guy's head kind of blocking. Talk to him. Oh no, what do we do? Someone's lifted the drawbridge. The train can't leave the station like this. Indeed. I saw a suspicious looking shadowy person wearing your hat go into the station. He must have gone down to the bridge control to flip the switch there. But that switch has been used so long, I don't know where the control room is. So, it's probably against protocol to ask Spanish Ratooey, but yeah. Apparently we have to do all the dirty work. So we get ourselves a key, and now we can enter this area. Unlocking that, and we can actually enter this area. I brought out Gumbella because we're going to be running into some enemies. We see a badge up there. And an elevator. Make sure to keep track of this room because it will be important later. But just head to the right and use your paper ability. As you can see, there's a little place down there. Just kind of go in that. Jump on this. If I could only jump with my 2 ability. And it creates these kind of little stairs along the way, along the side of the way. So yeah, just go back up there. Use your paper ability once again to get out. And you should be nice and dandy. But to the right of this little room, we'll see a locked door. Not much we can do at the moment just yet. So, only one way to go, but to go up and go through this door back here. See what's in there. And we actually run into a new enemy. Well, yeah, a new enemy, I guess. And here we actually have ourselves the Dust Puff, I believe. Dark Puffs. This is a rough puff. Don't confuse him with Dark Puffs. Although I don't think the world would end if you did confuse him. But anyways, maximum speed is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. These 2 pets shoot or charge themselves with electricity before unleashing lightning. Oh, and if you touch them while they're charged, you'll get a shock. So yeah, these guys pretty much use lightning to their ability, and if you confuse them, it really is effective. So like the Rattle badge is actually really effective against these guys. But normally they only have 2 attacks. Once you defeat those 2 rough puffs in this little room, you want to go up these little stairs and pretty much study the way these cogs kind of work. So you're going to want to time everything just right, and eventually you should just be able to get it in one go. But it's pretty difficult. And in here we have ourselves some more wheels, and we're actually going to want to switch out to goops. And just go ahead and jump on here, and jump on this ledge, and pretty much just wait for this to kind of go up and down. You could also use Yoshi for this area, but however, it's a bit easier to use goops because it's quicker. You could kind of flutter all the way over there. So yeah, back in this room was the stairs. Just go ahead and use that key you just got, open that door, and it should bring you to the outside world. Now, before you even continue, this is actually very easy to miss. You want to use your 2 ability and just head down these little stairs. You get yourselves a HP plus. Nice and dandy. Come back up the stairs and we actually have once again another new enemy. And this is the Poison Pokey, I believe. There's not much to them. They're just like regular Pokeys. However, they have poison, a poison ability to them. So, Just keep that in mind. Jumping on them if you do not have the spike shield is very dumb. That's a poison Poke. As you probably guessed, it's a poisonous Poke. Max HP is 8, attack is 4, and defense is 0. If you get poisoned, your HP will slowly drain, so may want to avoid that. I'm sure you can see this, but they have spines all over, so don't touch them unless you have a spike shield. They may be smiling, but that doesn't mean they're happy to see you. They're honestly not too difficult. Pakun does pretty quick work of them. 2 of his gulps kind of just takes them out. However, they can also do this move, which pretty much spawns in another one of them. I decided to beat most of the Pokés that were here, but on top of this little invisible block, you're gonna want to go ahead and get yourself a Thunder Rage out of that invisible block. And heading down here, we have ourselves some more enemies and a Shine Sprite. So let me take care of these guys. And upon defeating one of those enemies, we get ourselves a level up. Then I think we're gonna go for HP this time. I know it's been a while since we upgraded HP, so let's go for it. Why not? Shall we? After defeating those last little enemies, you want to head down these little stairs and use Flurry's ability. You'll see kind of a little door. You can actually blow up away all of these little papers on the walls, but really they don't do anything. The only ones that actually do something are the ones here at the end of this little corridor. So just go ahead and open those, and we should come into a room with some spiky paragoon. And here we actually have a new enemy once again. I believe this is the last new enemy for the area. So just go ahead and tattle them, and they're pretty much the regular things. There are the spiky parabuddies. It's a Buzzy with a spike and wings. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 4. Hey, the same stats as normal Buzzy. Fire and explosions don't work on Buzzies, in case you've forgotten. And this one flies in the air and has a spike. What a total pain. So you better use an item or something. But yeah, if you pretty much are flipping more on the back, their defense rolls to 0. And after defeating those 2 Parabuzzies, just go ahead and roll into the 2 ability once again, and you'll kind of run into this little fork. What you want to do is actually head over here and jump, and I messed that up. Alright, what you want to do is actually head right here and jump before you actually fall down, and go down this area and pretty much jump across once again. And you should come to this little badge right here, a P up, D down. Boost Mario's attack by 1, but drop his defense by 1. And before that, you're actually going to want to jump ahead one more time and head to the right. Just come to his pass, a little fork in the road, and just go ahead and jump here. I just want to mention that the right path kind of takes you back to the start of that area, and falling into this, drops you into a dumpster, and gets you a little mushroom. Alrighty. After defeating that little Parabuzzy, you'll come to this little area. You don't want to drop down there just yet, but come to this door to the left. And we'll come to this little area with a key. We can't do anything with it just yet, so nothing to do but to go left. And you'll come into a room with 3 Goombas. So go ahead and defeat those. After defeating the last Goomba, these little buttons will appear. And what you want to do is just hit them appropriate to, like, so this one says 1 time, this one says 3 times, and this one says 10 times. And after a while, it should come up with like a little staircase. I always found this puzzle kind of weird. It doesn't give you like any indication as to what you're supposed to do, and it actually took me quite a few tries before I actually figured it out. But right up here we have ourselves a Shine Sprite. Nothing we can do but to use Quick's ability, and this is the second to last there, and just like that we get ourselves a Shine Sprite. And in here we have a large brown chest. There's the Ultra Boots. I think this is one of the most fantastic upgrades. Hey, it's me again, Toadette. It's nice to see you again. Way to get the Ultra Boots. Now your jump attack power will go way up, and you can use the new jump technique too. Let's practice it right now. Yeah, so pretty much you kind of just hold A. It's kind of like the hammer spin, but instead you press A and hold it. So yeah, you can hang on to those ceilings, and that's pretty much all there is to it. You can also use the attack, which isn't... I personally don't use it that much, but it's there if you want. But it's just follow these dripping little drops on the ground, and it should get you on top of this. Go ahead and jump over here, and use the paper ability, and switch to Pakun. Use his flutter ability. You actually have a good amount of use between each character. And once again, just go ahead and do the same thing with here. Get right underneath this ledge and pretty much just plop into the roof, and eventually it should knock down the elevator key. So yeah, now all we have to do is head back to where we saw the elevator, which was actually towards the beginning of the area. But before that, I actually want to show off something. I'm sure some of you are curious as to what exactly is located to the right of this area. But it's just a bunch of pokies and an alternative way it'll just bounce back. But I'll see you guys back at the elevator. Back at the elevator room, just go ahead and turn it on, and it should open the extra elevator. I brought up Flurry for a specific reason. She will be useful very shortly. As you will see, we go down the elevator, and we eventually come to the basement where we see these kind of weird things, kind of weird black blobs. Mario darling, what on earth are these hopping creatures? Perhaps these things are responsible for flipping the switch. We must hurry and flip it back. Actually, what you can do is just kind of hammer them away, although Flurry does a really good job of like blowing them all away, quick and useful. That's why I kind of brought her out. I know she's doing like a terrible job now. There you go. Once you get into like the perfect angle, it still doesn't do that much. There you go. Eventually they should all disappear. Go ahead and flip this lever right here, and it'll bring over another staircase with a button. Go ahead and press this button now. And that button pretty much allows the bridge to kind of unfold and pretty much lower. So now we can actually cross it without any delays. Nice and dandy. So what we want to do next is actually go to the train. But before even going into the train, you're going to want to go right here and just go ahead and get this little badge right here. It's pretty much a close call P. Before we actually leave this area, I want to mention something really interesting. The music you're hearing now is actually not the actual music they were first supposed to use. They're actually supposed to use this Riverside Station, which I'll play shortly. It sounds nothing like it, and I think it sounds better. So I'll give you guys just a few seconds of what it actually sounds like. I'll go ahead and mute the actual music from the game itself and show you guys the rest. So yeah, it sounds a lot more different than what the actual initial sounds like in the actual Riverside. So I just want to mention that, but I'll leave it play for the rest of the video so you guys can hear it nice and peacefully. But anyways guys, on that note, we're gonna end things off here. Thank you all for watching. As always, make sure to leave a like if you like this, subscribe to become part of the fam today, and next time on Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door, we'll be going to pretty much the next chapter and see what arises. See you guys then.